My name is Julie Christian Bender, and I am Jill and Dan Christian's oldest child. How to distill the life of one such as Jill J. Christian and do justice, a word that she was so passionate about. Her deep love of people and unquenchable devotion to learning, family, and friends live on in each of us whose lives she has touched. When Mom was in a space, she exuded a presence. Here are a few vignettes. The Johnston family are on vacation on a Florida beach. Geraldine and Louis are hanging out with Jill's siblings, Gail and Jack, when they hear someone up the way preaching about the love of God through Jesus Christ. Do you know the way, the truth, and the light? Would you like to? Let me tell you about the immense love of God that He has for each and every one of you. They said she was on a soapbox, riding her horse Kit with her father Louis, who they called Jack after the prize fighter Jack Johnston, when he was thrown and suffered a head injury that affected his beautiful barber shop tenor voice. Mom was brave in the face of hardship. She helped nurse her dad back to health, and she was never one to feel sorry for herself for long. If there was a way to carry on, that is what she did. She always looked for the rainbow and encouraged others to problem solve when faced with challenges, which she did in my life many times. August 11th, 1956, Mom married Daniel K. Christian in Canley Chapel on WMU's campus. Both Mom and Dad went to Kalamazoo Central High School 4 years apart. Both of them were in Western's music school, and both had been raised in the Methodist Church, Stockbridge and Simpson. They were crazy about each other. Mom often said it was a marriage made in heaven. After a week's honeymoon to Lake Michigan and up north, in which Dad spent their last dollar on a roll of film that she never let him forget, they moved to Dexter, where Mom began to teach choral music at Dexter High School, and Dad enrolled at the University of Michigan's medical school at Mom's urging. Mom had never lived away from her childhood home, and the adjustment was real. She had a great deal of responsibility at school and was learning to adjust to living with Dad and to keeping house, as all women were expected to do at the time. The following fall, she got pregnant with me. There were 300 students in her chorus due to her popularity and the love of music that she shared. She told of directing the choir with her belly showing because maternity clothes of the day were often clothes with holes in the abdomen. When I retired at the age of 62, I said I had been in school my whole life up till then because I started with her. She and Dad were steadfastly devoted to learning together and with others. They both attended Christian forums at FUMC and welcomed challenging topics such as justice for our neighbors. Mom joined a book club in 1968 that proved to be life-changing. While she had many dear lifelong friends from church, it was there that she met some special ladies who intellectually challenged the stay-at-home mother of four, because Kate wasn't born until 1970, in ways that she found thrilling. Mary Hobb, Lori Randall, Sheppy Duma, Peggy Frank, Aline Dietrich, Sally Putney, and others formed a bond during the women's liberation movement. They helped each define who they would become as wives, mothers, and community members. Eventually, there were themed dinner parties, concerts, and trips that involved the husbands and families, and Mom loved it. And you. From childhood at the Johnstons, there was singing, laughter, and music. Mom loved music, and she was supportive of others in music. She was a church organist and accompanist for Dad and for many others. An outstanding, award-winning piano teacher, she started with me as a toddler and eventually grew her pedagogy techniques to gain a well-deserved reputation for developing talent in young people. An early fan of behavior modification learning, she had charts with stickers, prizes, and rewards for motivating students and us kids to keep trying. As I grew into my own career in arts education, she continually instilled in me the importance of experiencing life through the senses. Her deeply held belief that the arts can connect all people helped me through many a discouraging day at school. I love you, Mom. I'm sorry for the times I was less than considerate of your gifts to me, which were many. I know you forgave me because you said you did, in words and actions. I'm so thankful you were my mother. And I know you've touched the lives of so many.